Alright, yo. Before the video start, I want to basically go over this who I am. So I'm Tyrese, known by the king of YouTube automation. So the king of YouTube automation, the king of showing you guys ways to blow up your channel, the king of showing you ways how to not basically put your face on the channels. So you could build up millions of views throughout the months of you running a faceless channel. So what I'm about to show y'all, bro, is the method. So the method, first thing you want to do, and like I said, I don't promote or prohibit it and no illegal activities. This method is being given to y'all of a gift from me because I feel like nobody in the community came through and showed the method. Showed these type of methods, and these type of methods were supposed to stay private, but I went out my way just to prove these gurus wrong and come through and leak it. So I'm leaking it all in this video, and like I said, it's all for use. For use will be in the description. And like I said, I am known as Wiley is the king of YouTube automation. So what that means is I'm a king of my lane. I'm a king of my lane. You know how Speed is the king of IRL streaming. I'm a king of the system. So king of the system, technical, financial side of showing you ways to grow. A strategy showing you ways to actually get through the algorithm, showing you ways to grow. And I stream it. So yeah, so I stream it 24/7. But we're gonna get into this video. So first thing you want to do is you want to go over to the sheet. The sheet is gonna be 150 on the AI software, which I just scraped it through Gemini. So yeah, so I scraped it a lot of these tools through Gemini. So yeah, so first thing what I want you guys to actually do now is I actually want you to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm gonna now basically show you how to so the site we're gonna be using today is gonna be at least let's scroll up. So the site we're gonna be using for today's video is gonna be at least alright, so so we're gonna use this site. We're gonna use this site right here. And I'm going to show y'all, bro, how to basically create a unlimited account on this site. So we're going to start free trial. Alright, so the main factor right here, which I don't want to fuck up on, is now basically, so I'm going to scroll up right here. So I'm going to go right here. Which we're going to go to is, we're going to go to this password. We're going to go to temp mails, and you can go to email nader. Email nader is like a Gmail nader, like for Gmail. So if you don't have a Gmail, you can use. So next site I'm going to be showing y'all, bro, is I'm going to go ahead and show y'all this. So I'm going to show y'all this site right here. So this site is able to write YouTube scripts. And yeah, so like I said, everything in this video is the full course of what no other guru or no other coach will actually show y'all. So like I said, this could save you from you using generic ChatGPT scripts, written as scripts. So that way you have non-professional scripts that you think that could get really pushed. So you have now these sites that I'm giving y'all. And this is my gift to y'all, bro, because I feel like y'all need it. And I feel like nobody else on YouTube platform did most of the stuff I bring to it. So, like I said, I did a lot of stuff, bro. And I showed y'all other ways. And this is one of my biggest ways I'm giving you guys. So, yeah, so I don't prohibit it or promote any illegal activities on this channel before we get further with that. So, yeah, so like I said, this method is for y'all. It was given to y'all. And so I'm giving it all to you guys for free. No nothing about a course. No nothing to pay me for a course. It's all for free, and yeah, this is a full course. Basically I can basically sign up with these accounts using this method. So yeah, so I'm gonna go to this right here. I'm gonna basically replace this with my email. So I'm gonna put my email right here. Alright, so I'm gonna go to next. I'm gonna now sign up. Alright, so for the password part, I'm gonna go to this last password thing. We just need this for like the password, and yeah, like I said, I don't prohibit it or promote any illegal activities, bro. It's all for fair use. It's all for the ones who really can't afford it, and for the ones who really need it. So yeah, so I'm gonna sign up right here. So what's now going to do is going to sign us up. So you can see, so we now signed up, all right? So we are now signed up on this account. So we're not paying for none of this. By the way, you're not paying for this. Yeah, so what we're just going to do is now click go back. We're going to click the arrow. And yeah, we're not paying for none of this, by the way. All right, so like I said, we're not paying for this. We're not paying for this at all. All right, so I'm going to try this out. So, yo. All right, so I'm going to see if it lets us use it. I'm gonna see if it lets us use it. If it lets us use it, we're good. Alright, so we're gonna search it right here. So yo. Alright, so we're not gonna basically do now is basically come in here. Alright, so we're not gonna use this. We're not gonna use this one right here. So we're gonna use this one right here. It works. So I'm gonna come to the site. I'm gonna just type it in right here. And we could type this in Google. This site right here works, so you can use it for AI search. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this temp mail. So we're gonna use this temp mail right here. We basically now wanna go to sign up. But we're not going to sign up with our Gmail. It's important that you follow by any steps. So what I want you to do is we basically got to create a Microsoft account, which is fine. We're gonna use password over. So we create a Microsoft account, so we can set the Microsoft account to any name. So we go to right here, create new, create account. And it's gonna be like our dummy account for the method I'm showing you guys, for the method for you guys to have. So I'm gonna just copy this email right here, and I'm gonna put the at outlook.com. So what it is now is at outlook.com. So we're not it's at outlook.com. So we're gonna go to at outlook.com. All right, so we're gonna go to next. All right, so what we're gonna now do is copy this. We're gonna now paste this right here. All right, so we're gonna now paste this. We're gonna go to February 1st, 1990, or 2001. We could do 1990. 1990 works well. Yeah, we can do 1990. That works well. So we want to go to that. All right. So for the name, we can just put this shit. It don't matter. Just put anything right here. All right. So for this, we signed up. So it's a real point, bro. So we're gonna hold this, and what this is now do is listen. So it'll usually ask us for a few verification questions. If it don't, we just hold this and yeah. So press the make sure you're a human. So you can see right here. So what it's not gonna do is let us enter the Microsoft account, of course. So we're now in. So you guys can see that we just created it. All right. So you guys can see that right here. For this important part, we're gonna make sure that we click cancel. All right. So for this part right here, we're gonna make sure that we click continue. So wherever it asks us, we want to click accept. So we want to accept it right now. And what this does is this allows us to create the account on a score, so that way we're not using the temp email. We're using the actual professional Outlook email. So with the Outlook email, it looks like a verified email. So we rest and repeat it and make more Outlook accounts and do this over and again. And this is how you get Element trial. So like I said, if you like this method, bro, be sure to drop a like. I haven't seen nobody, and I'm risking my channel for y'all to actually show y'all these ways to go. So yeah, like I said, I never seen basically no guru, nobody on YouTube actually drop these ways. Drop good ways like this. They give you shit methods. Methods is gonna burn out. Methods and then these guys will tell you to back quality, back cloud code. Tell these guys to go fuck themselves. You feel me? Go fuck themselves, respectfully. So I'm gonna now copy this right here. I don't mean to come out in a bad way like that, but tell those guys respectfully to go fuck themselves. They waste our time for years, and they're fucking gurus. So I'm gonna now basically give me keywords. So we're gonna basically test it out. So I'm gonna go right here. Yeah. I bet my grandma was calling me to help her with something. So I'm back. Alright, so guys, what you basically gonna do is say, give me keywords on a list, a bank that aligns with my pillars. Alright, so we basically want to type this. We want to go to YouTube. And we want to go to here. So this is how you come up with unlimited scripts. So like I said, this method I'm giving you guys has never been done on camera and has never been showed by a guru. So I want you guys to enjoy this. But you can make the script using ChatGPT. So yeah, so like I said, ChatGPT, we're not using that. We're using actually Scira to create this script. So Scira is way higher quality. ChatGPT LMs are fucking garbage. When I mean garbage, I mean they're bad. So we basically want to use a new AI software tool that has never really been seen or used by a lot of people, because you're more likely to go viral using this tool. So yeah, so ChatGPT is used by everybody in the fucking real, which is a bad thing. So yeah, so you can see that we have models right here. So what we're gonna now do is we're gonna basically select all, and we're gonna click enter. All right, so once we click enter right here, we basically want to make sure we're signed in. So we want to go to here. We want to make sure that we're signed in. Continue with Microsoft. So yeah, we continue with this Microsoft. All right, so we just go right here, and we can just go to this right here, our account. We go right here. We sign in. All right, so for the password, we put the same password we use. So we just put the same password we use. All right, so you guys can see we're in. All right, so we go to score and we're in. All right, so yeah, so like I said, what we're gonna now do is basically exit that, and we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to download. I'm gonna do it with plain text. I'm gonna go to attach. Attach this right here. All right, so I'm gonna actually attach it. Upload it, right? Upload it again. All right, so what we're doing now is basically giving our data, and I'm gonna say, so make me a keyword list of my pillars, a keyword bank list to type into YouTube. Here's my data of my bio. That document has my data of my channel in it. So it's cool to have all your channel, all data in it. So what it's gonna now do is gonna give us a keyword bank, and from this keyword bank, I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do. So we're going to basically go to here. We're going to type. So we're going to say sketching running tools. All right, so it's going to now running tools. And it's going to give us a keyword bank of keywords that we could basically type into YouTube. So, and we're going to find a competitor's title, and we're going to basically bring it. So I'm going to show you how we're going to bring it, and then we're going to use that file. Our file has our pillars in it. So if I scroll up, you see, so document content pillars right here. So it has 1 of 4 pillars in it, which is great, which is a great sign. So yeah, so you see, it has all our pillars in it. We exported it from last stream. If you guys were watching my last stream, so yeah, so like I said, if you guys were watching my last stream, we basically exported this from GenSpark. So I showed y'all a GenSpark method. So yeah, so like I said, what it's going to now do is basically pull from articles 2026, and it's going to give us keywords. We can basically type into YouTube to find more ideas. So it's going to give us a basic keyword bank list of what we could search into YouTube to find more keyword ideas. So after I show y'all this tool, I'm going to go next tool we got right here. Next thing we got on the list is we got this tool. So I'm going to come over to this right here. I'm going to show you guys how we can basically use this tool right here. So this tool right here is called Ultra, and I'm going to show you guys how we can basically create an unlimited free account on it. So we're going to sign up right here. Once we go to sign up, we're going to basically go to we're going to just put a email. So the email we could put for today is a 10th month, because they don't know that we're using this 10th month. So we go right here for the password part. We just put this. So we go to X, and we exit this. We just put this right here. So yeah. So all right. So like I said, this is beginner friendly. I follow all YouTube guidelines. I don't promote or prohibit illegal activities. I just want to show y'all, for the ones who really can't afford these tools, how to get it for free. So yeah. So we go to refresh right here. And what it's now going to basically do is it's going to refresh. All right. So it's going to refresh, and we let it refresh. Easy verify email. All right, so it's going to verify the email. We go to verify email, so we're now verified, which is great. All right, so you guys can see, so we now get the email verified. So you can see right here, what it's now going to do is we go to sketch right here, so it's going to make sure everything's done. So if you guys want, we could refresh this right here. We just refresh this page, and once we refresh this, everything's good. All right, so we go right here to this. All right, so you can see it's $49 a month, is $100, but $2,000 right here, bill and only. You guys don't got to pay for this at all. So what we just do is put I run to these. You guys should just ignore this. You don't got to pay for this at all. And I'm going to show you guys how we could basically use it for our script. So we just go right here, we go to our files, we go to upload files, and let's say if we want to use it for one of the core ideas that Scira basically give us. So I'm gonna duplicate this tab right here, and I'm gonna let it reload. I'm just gonna reload, and now what's gonna basically do is now basically give us all of our data for the chat. So we want to re-sign in, and once we re-sign in, you can see if we go over there, go over to this, we see recent. We already have our recent chat because we recently chatted with it, so everything's still normal. All right, so yeah, so like I said, everything's still normal. So yeah, so also, guys, this is the full method, bro. And this full video is a video that has never been done on YouTube. And this file contains more than at least 100 to 300 files of AI sites where you could use to create unlimited accounts. So yeah, so you can see right here. So what this basically does right here, it gives a keyword bank list. So we could download the CSV, or either we could just go through these keywords right here. We could just type these keywords into YouTube. So you see right here, it gives 20 keywords direct right here. So pillars. So you can see the description. So we could basically go to this right here, and I could just have it. We could basically go to this. I could have it basically type out all these keywords in the chat. So I could just have it type these keywords in the chat. So it basically put us on the CSV, but I'm gonna basically just have it type these keywords in the chat. So you can see it basically threw us on the CSV for us. But yeah, but we don't want the CSV. We basically need this. So yeah, so like I said, we don't want the CSV. We need this. So it's going to now basically put all the keywords right here. So you see right here, so we can just manually type in these keywords based off our playlist. So our playlist is basically our lane. So our lane of like our identity, so our categories. So for your niche, that's how we basically fall behind on repeatable things, so we don't overguess these titles. And that's why I said playlist help you out. So you can see overall score right here is medium, and low, meaning low competition, meaning there's not a lot of people that's using it. But you can see if we go to search, filters, if we filter by this year, this month, this year, we can see recently channels that recently just performed as well. So yeah, so we could basically take that core idea and then have it like bend it over to our pillars. So let's say if we want to do this one from 4 years ago, or actually because we want to see if it's still getting views per hour. Alright, so we want to basically scroll over. We want to go to like this month. We want to look for keywords this month. So whichever one is this month has performed well, which is a great sign. So you see right here, 70,000 views 2 days ago. So this is a great sign. So what we could do is go to the sort. We'll open this up in a new tab. And you guys can see. So what I'm going to now do.
Why is it that U.S. fighter jets are gray?
And we don't gotta worry about all this crazy editing. You can use CapCut, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to his channel, and we're gonna see that his channel's not big. So you see he put 70,000 views on a smaller channel right here, which we call this a gap in the market. So this is what people want to see right now. So yeah, so we got his views. He never proved. You see right here, he stuck 3 views, 6K. So he never proves as many views. We call this a gap in the market. So what I'm gonna do smoothly is I'm gonna copy this right here. I'm going to now come back over to the tool. I'm going to basically give it this data. So what this data is going to do right here is, all right, so what I'm going to do right now is basically give it all this data. I'm going to basically have it, so bend over this core idea to my lane with my script structure. Here's his script and title. All right, so what is great for us to do too is also go to this copy video. And we're going to go to YouTube transcript downloader. So what a YouTube transcript basically downloader tool is, we're getting a transcript of the competitor's video, and then we're going to give it to AI so we can bend like the psychology of what made this video viral. So we want to get the script, the title. This is an important part. That way we bend it over to the pillar, so we take like the core idea of psychology, what made this viral, like what made the viewer stay. But we're not like copying this whole title itself. So we're taking the psychology of it, like what worked, the curiosity clicks, and we're going to basically so what I'm going to now do is copy just some of these comments right here. So I'm going to go to here. I'm going to just copy some of these comments. I'm going to say so his comment. So his comments. So we basically want to give it his comments. And we basically want to give it this. Alright, so I'm going to come to the very top. And I'm going to basically come to the search page. Alright, so what I'm going to now do is copy and paste all this data. So you see right here we have the whole script. So I'm going to copy this URL. Go to video URL. I'm going to now paste it so you can see we get free transcript. So you see, we basically got the whole transcript that they basically made. And I'm pretty sure they use AI to make this whole script. So you see AI right here. So this voiceover is AI. This is all AI using it. Yeah. So you can see. So what we're now gonna do is exit this. So why U.S. fighter jets are SK short. So we're gonna go to this. Why U.S. fighter jets. So you see, what I basically told that key part is his title is again matching the first starting of a few words. So that's what makes the short viral. So like I said, the script is what main factor why it goes viral. So we're gonna go to this right here. We're gonna now paste this right here. We're gonna basically hit this. So like I said, when you do shorts, your script or your main factor is why the video goes viral the way it do. So we're gonna basically go to this. We're gonna basically tell it. So alright. So I'm gonna have to pause right here. I'm gonna have to pause again. So I'm gonna pause. So what I'm basically gonna come to the top and say is that's been the core idea over to our link. So I'm gonna go to this right here. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna just go to this. Less than the core idea from was making his short viral and getting the clicks. Psychology over to my pillars my lane. Bend it over to my title formula. Pick a pillar and a title formula from my file document. Alright, so you guys are probably better at typing than me. So we just give it this. It's gonna say so multiply and over. So turn this into the response. So what it's gonna now do is basically run this tool, do its thing. So you see right here it's gonna search. So it's gonna basically use our document. Our document is the data of our niche, like our niche identity. So the categories. So our title formulas are like our title templates. So we're using the template to extract the from our template to put the core ID onto the template. It's gonna pick one of our templates, one of our title formulas from our file, and it's gonna put the core ID that it's gonna make us a new title using that template. So we use that template to go viral. We use that for pattern recognition. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. And yeah, so you can see, so it's now gonna warm up a bit next bit. So it's gonna basically warm up. And like I said, this don't make you viral, but when you do this, it's easier for the audience to see, and it's easier for you to boost your chances to go viral early on. So yeah, so without you having to do over 1,000 videos, so like I said, if you're doing this right here, you're ahead of the game, bro. So yeah, so like I said, you're ahead of the game, bro, and that's all. Alright, so what I'm gonna now do is it's gonna basically take me to this right here. It's gonna now say starting. So we just refresh this right here, refresh this and just wait for this. Alright, so we're gonna let this refresh. It's gonna say wait. Alright, so we're gonna let this refresh and yeah. So like I said, we just press and repeat this, bro. And we do this over and over again. And we're also gonna now basically use this tool and do the same thing. So I'm gonna come to this list of this sketch.ai, whatever it's called. I'm gonna copy and paste all this data that I already just showed you over to this. So what this research agent is gonna basically do is sync us out everything we need. So we just gave it our attachment file of our basically our YouTube data. So yeah. So I'm gonna come over to sync Scira AI. I'm gonna duplicate this right here. So we're gonna go over to this 3 bars, and like I said, we have our title formulas, we have our content playlist. So that way we're not just over guessing upload. So you see, we have the repeatable SR1. So you see, we have the repeatable titles right here format. So it's easier for our channel to get recommended quick. It's easier for us to blow up. So like I said, we don't say over guess, bro. We don't say overthink. When you have a repeatable templated title formats, 1 of 4, when you have 1 of 4 pillars and you have one structure, it's so fucking easy for you to go viral, and it's easy for the audience to see pattern recognition. It's easier for the audience to see pattern recognition. Pattern recognition means that it's easier for it to see where to push your videos to. So you're using some look like titles, but a different angle. What a different angle is a different ending story. So you see right here. So for this one right here, I use widest right here. I use widest right here. So I use YSR SR, but you can see if I go to the ending part, we change the ending part. The ending part is the angle. So we get a new angle, but we can still keep the same starting, but get a new angle. So like I said, that's called templated repeatable templates, and we're not just guessing, we're using what's proven. So, and we make sure that, and I want to say this, your script is a main factor why most of your shorts are probably failing. So that being that we use sketch and we're not using that ChatGPT shit, it's way better for us to have a way good script, and it's gonna come out way better. So you see a 79 average percentage view, which is a great script. So this is great right here. That means that half of the viewers, so that means most of the viewers stay. We want to go for the next script is at least 80%. You see one minute and 22 seconds, but with a 1 minute and 43 average view duration. So yeah, so you can see right here average view duration 1 minute and 22 seconds with a 1 minute and 42 length of the short. So easy. A 75 stayed to watch, and a 24% of the way, meaning that most of the viewers stayed and less walked away, meaning that algorithm is going to keep pushing this video. So it's going to keep pushing this video, but yeah, like I said, the algorithm learns from your first few views, and it learns from about first 3 seconds. So that first 3 seconds, the hook is make or break the video. So the hook, what I mean by make or break, the hook is the most extreme part. It got to be good. It got to stop the scroll. So scroll, your goal is to stop the scroll, stop everyone from scrolling and moving away, so that way you have a viral video. So you see what this tool just did was, it gave us a bent script. So you see it gave us a bent script. This is why fighter jets painted look wrong. So you see comment right here. So it basically gives us a bent script. It basically made this whole script, and it gave us a new title that we could use. So you see it gave us keywords right here. We could basically match up. So I'm gonna actually make this a little bit bigger for you, actually, can see no words and no diddy shit. So yeah, you see bend script. So it bent over the script, and it gave us this right here. So you see right here, it took our pillars right here from our pillar 1, and yeah, so it used pillar 1s right here. So you see where it says content aggressive engineering. So you see something that looks like this. So we use our pillar 1, and it also came right here. So we use our structure. So hook, setup, density. So we use the same hook structure over and over, and you can see that script came out. Why do US fighters like this? So usually sync, right? So why do US fighters like this? Reveal, and then you can see that it actually gives us the keywords, parts of the edit captions right here. Yeah, so you can see we could type these in the YouTube, or we could ask it for clip search keyword. So yeah, so you can see. So guys, like I said, this is way easier, bro, and this is really how you go viral, and without guessing. And you wanna stick to the pattern. So if you broke the pattern, you broke the rules. So you broke the rules when you didn't follow behind the direction. So you want to have 1 of 4 pillars. The pillars are how your titles come out, so that way YouTube can keep up and build up this data to help you get it out right quicker. So that way you're not just coming here, you have a whole system, and I put you on game still. That way it's quicker for you to grow. So with a pillar, it's quicker for you to grow, and with this method, it's quicker for you to grow. So you see, if we go to search, why fighter jets patent looks wrong. So you see 2.7K subscribers. Average subscribers. Nobody uses title, meaning that we have enough room for us to use it and get pushed. So if we go to cursor right, you see 300K views. We see not a lot of people are using this title right here, which is a great sign for us. So yeah, so like I said, we want to use this, and this is a great sign for us to get pushed. So we took the core idea from this, and we bent it over to ours. So we kept the Y fighter jets, and just moved to US, but we changed our title a bit. And we took the core idea and bent it over to our playlist. So that's really how you scale, bro. But that's really how you make unlimited accounts. And you can use this. So I don't want to get in full depth. I'm gonna now show you guys how we can basically now do it for this tool over. So I'm gonna actually give you all the real stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys how we can basically do it for this tool over. So I'm gonna basically go to this. I'm gonna go to show more, and what I'm gonna basically do is copy all this data right here. So I'm gonna copy all this data and chat. So I'm gonna go to this right here. I'm gonna copy just all this data. So I'm gonna copy all this data right here, or all of it right here. So I'm gonna go to this right here. I'm gonna just copy. So I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna just copy this. So I'm gonna copy this right here. Copy all this data. Alright, so this data for that I need. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is copy all this data, and I'm gonna basically have it do the second file, but the second file is my niece data, and I'm gonna basically tell it that we're gonna bend over to like the competitor's stuff to our lane. So that way it now has it. So when you, like I said, you could be a beginner for me, you could be a neutral that just starting the game and do a shit, bro. So yeah, like I said, I'm not over to bullshit you, not over to lie for you, not over to tell you bullshit lies. I'm actually here to tell you the truth. So yeah, so I can show the point for y'all, and I like YouTube like me. But yeah, so like I said, it don't matter if you have a disability problem. It don't matter at all. So you're good. All right, so we're gonna go to this right here. So I'm gonna basically come to this. I'm gonna come to this data, and I'm gonna basically copy this. I'm gonna now basically tell it. We wanna basically so. I'm gonna basically so the 1 of 3 files is my data. I want to bend over this competitor's script and title to my lane, to my content pillar list. Extract 1 pillar from my list and my 1 structure. Don't reinvent anything, and give me the new script and title. Alright, so we just go to this right here. So it's going to say load in workspace. So what it's now going to do is say thinking. So we can use it over and over again. So this will be in the description where you guys can check it out. 100 to 300 links where I just scrape. So yeah, so like I said, we use temp mails, and I don't know what else I want. stop using our ChatGPT shit. Get off ChatGPT. I just made a video so y'all can use it. So you see right here, our scripts come out as go. So you see we have the title right here. We have this title. So we just gave us. So I'm looking for the document link. So it did it quick. So you see, it just gave us this right here. So we have the whole transform title right here. So we basically go this right here. This is the competitor's data. So this is the competitor's data. Then this over to my pillar and my lane. Alright, so it's gonna basically bend this over to my lane, and it's gonna bend it over. So it's gonna bend. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna basically say bend this over to my lane. So we're gonna basically say I'm gonna go go to it. So I'm gonna say bend the core idea what got clicks over to my lane and the psychology. I'm gonna just type this real quick. I'm gonna hurry up and type this. So what it's gonna do is say reacting sources. So it's gonna basically look at our source, look at our doc. It's gonna basically bend it over to our lane. That way, we have the new title and we have the new script. That's bend it over from our core pillars. That way, we're not just over guessing shit. You see, so your lane is this right here. So what it basically just did was it gave us a hook. So why do Americans, U.S. fighters right here? So you see, why do U.S. fighters jets look on the wrong purpose? So you see, we have this new title. So if we go to YouTube. So if we go to right here, you can see that this competitor's title was this. So if we go to here, it's right here. You can see if we go to this right here, we basically say why U.S. fighters jets look on the wrong purpose. So you see, right, look on the wrong purpose. That way we're not reinventing the wheel. We're using stuff from our pillars, and that way you see right here. So all these winners right here, 8 points. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for consistent views like this in this cluster, meaning that we're gonna win too. So yeah, so we win by retention. So with these type of videos, you win by your core ID, your topic ID. Your topic ID is really great. The market's already searching for this. So these views right here basically won for retention. So their retention was high, and it got pushed to a wider. So for a wider, you need a 180 average percentage view to get pushed to a wider. So you need a 180 average percentage view. If we go to analytics, right, you need a 180 to get pushed to a wider. And yeah, so like I said, you can use this method. You need a 180 right here to get pushed to a wider. So you see what 178. So if this go to 180, this is great. This is up. You want to get some above like the length of the shirt. So yeah. So you can see right here, why US right here. Same method.
Fighter jets look dirty, but Russian and China.
So you can see right here. So
however, Chinese jets have also gone for a dark stealth paint look lately. Before they were too. Why is it that US look dirty?
So we can see this shirt. So this first few seconds right here, all the way up until this right. So this part right here is what made him go viral. So this part right here is what made him go viral. So the first 3 seconds.
U.S. fighter jets look dirty.
So you see why the U.S. fighter jets look dirty. So you see right here, he says. So this is the arm stories. So we go to 3 years ago, 8.2 million, and which I told you. So for the scripts, you want to make sure you tell AI to when they basically use your structure. Make sure that you put the title for the starting part of the script. That way it goes viral. So you see. We use why U.S. fighters just look dirty. So you see why U.S. fighters just look dirty, and then the rest of the script. So yeah, so you see it matches with the hook. So yeah, so like I said, that part is what makes you go viral. So you see, now what I'm gonna basically do is tell so use my same structure. Give me the script. Make sure my titles at the beginning of the script. Please give me it. Alright, so it's going to basically give me the script. So we just tell it give me the short script. So I'm going to go to this right here. I'm going to say give me the short script. So what's now going to do is give me the YouTube short script. Alright, so you guys can see. So it's going to do docx revert. So you see right here, hook setup intro. So you see why US fighters playing right here. So you see we have the script. And the script is way more better than what ChatGPT wrote. So you see, if you want, I can give you a way more aggressive version. So yeah, so like I said, the script is way more. So why do U.S. fighters jets are so plain? So it's not because they fight. So yeah, so being that we use this tool, we use new tools. It's way better because most people don't use these tools. But like I said, that's all I got for y'all, bro. And yeah, I got for y'all, bro. So yeah, so like I said, I'm out though. And yeah, I'm out. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. So make sure you guys use this method though, and there's 103 links over here. You can use it for Win, you can use it for GenSpark, Replica, many tools out there. So and I just hope y'all for y'all the best. So hopefully y'all the best. And also, so if you want to basically boost the chance, we can A/B test our competitor script. So I can say right here. So we can A/B test our competitor script with our newer script to see which one's better. So A/B test. This is my competitor script versus my newest one you gave me to see which one's more better to go viral. Alright, so we basically give it our competitor script, and we want to A/B test it to see which one's more like better to basically go viral. So you see, we're reading sources right here. So it's gonna basically read the docx right here, read the docx link. So your newer Verdi versus this script is more viral. So easy right here. So yeah, so we want to basically easy why US Jets look dirty right here. So easy why US Jets look dirty. Russians right here, Jets look clean. So easy right here. So you can see, so it's been like this. So easy right here, it been like this. But yeah, so you can see. So you can see this. So you see right here. So why US Jets look dirty, and yeah. So why US Russian look more clean. So you see, this is basically our competitor stuff. But we've been to this. So you see, it just gives another idea. So why US fighter jets look dirty and Russians look more clean. So you see, why US fighter jets look more dirty is not A. So yeah. So you see, so this is if you want to be more quick. So yeah. So I can say, so we basically want to make sure that we're not copying this script word for word, and we actually make some way transformative, because if you're doing that, you don't miss the mistakes of you going viral. So yeah, you don't want to miss the mistakes of you going viral. So yeah, so you can see, so we could do this, but yeah. So like I said, you can do this right here and use the title. So if we go to search, it's another ID we got. So we got 2 IDs we could do, but whether y'all do one short for a new channel until 30 days, and then until you hit over more than 100K views. So once you pass that 100K views, the algorithm knows who you are, so you should be good to post 2 shorts per day. But yeah, so you can see 6 million right here 1 year ago. So yeah, so you can see why Russia's fighters right here. So yeah, so multiple channels winning in search is a great demand for us. So that's what we're looking for. But I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, bro. And like I said, I made this course for y'all. I gave this to y'all for free because I knew that I needed it. And I'm also gonna rewatch this video myself. So easy, the transcript. Why Russian fighters jets look bigger than American jets? So easy, why US fighters look bigger than American jets? Why US fighters look bigger than American jets? So easy, he puts his title at the starting of his script, and which makes his video viral. So like I said, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video though. I'm out though. See you guys. I love that chat, but we out.